Afternoon or evening, VC. It's Aris here with the greatest 12-inch singles of the 80s. Kicking off with the amazing Ashes to Ashes by Bowie. What a tune. Invented the 80s, really, didn't it? Brought in the new romantics. I love a bit of Bowie. Well, I kind of don't love it. I kind of like Bowie. Hunky Dory, Big Yes. Low, I like that. Station to Station, but not as bothered by the rest of his albums. But Ashes to Ashes, it was an absolute killer. Loved it, loved the video, absolutely superb. And yeah, the first 80s 12-inch pretty much invented the new romantics in the UK. So yeah, an absolute cracker. Next up, the sleeve, definitely one for the dads. Relax by Frankie. Oh, hello. Banned by the BBC. Got to #1 for about 18 weeks in the UK. The first band ever to have 4 straight #1s. I love this now. Beautiful. And yeah, Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Absolutely amazing. Next up, Raspberry Beret by Prince. This is my favourite. I love this sort of Prince era. I don't really like Prince when he goes sort of into the funk mode. I don't. It just bores me shitless, to be honest. But when he goes sort of pop mode, like When Doves Cry, If I Was Your Girlfriend, that kind of era, love it. And Raspberry Beret is just absolutely fantastic. And what a great tune, love it. Next up, True Faith by New Order, absolute killer. But anyone who's into New Order knows that the real magic is on side 2, which is 1963. One of the great New Order pop tracks of all time. And they should have released 1963 as a single. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, but True Faith is good as well. Slightly overproduced. Was probably their biggest single in the UK, I think, apart from Blue Monday maybe. But chart-wise, I think True Faith might have been their biggest. But 1963 on the B-side is the absolute nuts. Next up, Carly Simon's Why. What a absolute belter this is. Produced by Chic. This is surprisingly hard to find now, although I would have picked it up for about, well, 50p apparently, according to this sticker. Just brilliant. It's an absolute Chic classics, kind of reggae feel, huge hit in the UK. Probably her last big hit, I would have thought, in the UK as well. Why by Carly Simon, an absolute cracker. Anyone in the UK who's into their sort of alternative indie pop, Orange Juice, Rip It Up, £2.99. Brilliant. Did this invent indie dance? It's got the amazing sort of 303 beat. Again, I think this was a top 10. Absolutely love it. Rip It Up by Orange Juice. Killer 12-inch. Talking of killer 12 inches, A Love Like Blood by Killing Joe. One for the mums this time. Superb. I think probably one of the most 80s singles that's ever been made. But just a fantastic single. Just superb. Love it. And again, another big hit in the UK. And yeah, I always think it's their finest now. I know it's one of the most commercial moments, but yeah, I just think this is brilliant. Into the Groove by Madonna. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I love the Sonic Youth version as well when they were Ciccone Youth for the Whitey album. But I just think this is utterly fantastic. Into the Groove, Madonna. Love the film as well, Desperately Seeking Susan, which obviously the sleeve is come from. Superb single. Love Madonna. This is an absolute beaut. Next up, bit of a game changer for me. Express Yourself by NWA. Can't say enough about this single. Love it. Absolute turning point for me when I heard this. Just one of my favourite, or my first ever hip hop singles that I heard, that I just thought this is amazing. And side 2 has got the controversial "A Bitch Is a Bitch" and "Straight Outta Compton." Both are slightly naughty, but "A Bitch Is a Bitch" is definitely a little bit dodgy, but an absolute banger of a tune. But yeah, slightly controversial. Next up, Womack and Womack, "Teardrops." I can't say enough about this tune. Absolute killer. One of my favourite songs ever. It's got the extended version on here, and honestly, this could just play forever, and I'd be a happy man. But yeah, "Teardrops" by Womack and Womack, superb. The Waterboys, "The Whole of the Moon," absolutely superb. When I started going raving around 91, 92, this would often get played as one of the last tracks, a sort of like the euphoric hand in the air moment. Absolutely love it, superb. It's a great song, and just highly recommend it. And last up, Grace Jones, "She's Lost Control." A cover version of the Joy Division classic, and I'm going to say that I'm going to say this. I prefer it to the Joy Division version. It's got Sly and Robbie on it. The intro is a mind blower in itself. I recommend it anyway. If you've not heard Grace Jones's "She's Lost Control," get on YouTube now, or Spotify, or your favourite streaming service, and play it, because it is absolutely fantastic. Grace Jones, "She's Lost Control," absolutely superb. So that's my favourite, and I think the greatest 12 inches of the 80s. There'll be more videos to come. Thank you very much.